After the death of Abel, sadness filled the hearts of Adam and Eve. Their righteous son was gone, and the pain of losing him remained with them every day. They remembered his kindness, his faithfulness to God, and the joy he had brought to their family. Even in their sorrow, Adam and Eve continued to trust in the Lord and seek his guidance. In his mercy, God blessed Adam and Eve with another son. Eve named him Seth and said, "God has granted me another child in place of Abel." The birth of Seth brought hope to their home. Adam and Eve loved him dearly and thanked God for his kindness. As Seth grew older, Adam spent time teaching him about the beginning of the world. He told him about how God created the heavens and the earth, the beauty of the Garden of Eden, and the importance of obeying God's commands. Seth listened carefully and treasured these lessons in his heart. Years passed, and Seth became a faithful man who desired to honor God. His life reflected the teachings he had received from his parents. He worked diligently, cared for his family, and remained devoted to the Lord. When Seth was 105 years old, he became the father of a son named Enosh. Seth rejoiced greatly and thanked God for this blessing. The family celebrated the birth of the child and prayed that he would grow to know and honor the Lord. As Enosh grew, the number of people on the earth continued to increase. Families grew larger, children were born, and communities spread across the land. During the days of Enosh, people began to call upon the name of the Lord. Men, women, and children gathered together to pray, worship, and seek God's guidance. Parents taught their children about God, and grandparents shared stories of his faithfulness. The knowledge of the Lord was passed from one generation to the next. Through these teachings, many people learned to respect and honor God. When Enosh became 90 years old, he became the father of Kenan. Kenan was raised in a family that valued faith and obedience. From a young age, he learned about Adam, Seth, and the goodness of God. These stories shaped his life and helped him understand the importance of trusting the Lord. As the years went by, Kenan grew into adulthood and became the father of Mahalalel. The family continued to teach their children about God and his blessings. They remembered how God had cared for their ancestors and remained faithful through every generation. Mahalalel listened closely to these stories and learned valuable lessons from them. He understood that true wisdom came from honoring God and following his ways. As he grew older, he became known as a man who respected the traditions and teachings passed down by his family. The earth continued to fill with people, and many families established homes in different places. Though life changed with each generation, the descendants of Seth continued to preserve the knowledge of God and teach it to their children. When Mahalalel was 65 years old, he became the father